A people without the knowledge of their past history, origin, and culture is like a tree without roots. These wise words from Marcus Garvey set the stage for a profound exploration into the life and philosophy of a man whose ideas continue to resonate deeply in the corridors of history. Marcus Mosiah Garvey was born on August 17, 1887, in St. Ann's Bay, Jamaica. The youngest of 11 children, Garvey grew up in a modest household, his parents instilling in him the potent values of self-reliance and racial pride. This early environment seeded the roots of what would later become a global movement. In his early 20s, Garvey traveled throughout Central America, witnessing firsthand the exploitation and poor working conditions faced by many black workers. This experience was pivotal, sharpening his perspective on the plight of black people and laying the groundwork for his future activism. 1914 marked a seminal year for Garvey. He founded the Universal Negro Improvement Association, or UNIA, an organization that promoted the social, economic, and political freedom of black people worldwide. The motto, "One God, one aim, one destiny," encapsulated his vision of global African unity. Garvey's philosophy took a more radical turn after he moved to the United States in 1916. In New York City, he began publishing the Negro World newspaper, which became a platform for his views on black nationalism and a voice for the African diaspora. His charismatic oratory attracted thousands, and by the early 1920s, UNIA had millions of members worldwide. Perhaps one of Garvey's most ambitious projects was the Black Star Line, a shipping line intended to facilitate the economic independence of the African diaspora. Launched in 1919, it symbolized Garvey's commitment to African self-reliance, but faced numerous challenges and eventually contributed to his legal troubles. 1923 saw Garvey convicted of mail fraud in connection with the Black Star Line. Many scholars and advocates argue that his trial was politically motivated, a way to undermine his growing influence. Despite his imprisonment and later deportation in 1927, Garvey's spirit and influence could not be confined. Throughout his life, Garvey maintained that the liberation of black people would come through self-reliance and economic independence. His Back to Africa movement, which advocated for the return of the diaspora to their ancestral lands, was a testament to his enduring commitment to this idea. Garvey's impact did not wane with his passing in 1940. His philosophies of black pride and economic self-sufficiency have influenced countless civil rights movements around the world. Figures like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr. drew upon his ideas, and his legacy is evident in the ongoing struggles for racial equality and economic justice. Marcus Garvey taught us that empowerment begins with self-awareness, and that true freedom comes through unity and economic independence. His message, echoing through the decades, reminds us that the roots he spoke of, the roots of culture, history, and identity, are as crucial today as ever. As we navigate the complexities of contemporary society, Garvey's vision offers a beacon of hope and a reminder of the strength that comes from knowing and honoring one's roots.